welcome to another tutorial with me. This is Crafty JoJo from Studio 8, and today I want to show you two variations of a pretty Valentine's card. One says Happy Valentine's Day and the other one is a bit more personal or direct and it says I love you. So this is what the final cards will look like, and I'm going to show you what materials I have used. So first of all, you need a piece of real red cardstock, and it's 10 inches by 7, and you score in the middle at 5 inches. And then you have a piece of white cardstock, which is 4 3/4 by 6 3/4, and this is going to be our panel that is going to be inked up with the new Brusho Brilliant Red powder. So you need Brusho, you need a spritzer for water, and these are the stamp sets I have used. Where are they? I will put them here. Alright, so I'm using the Heart Happiness brand new stamp set, and I have chosen to use these three. So this one, and this one. And actually some of the Sweet and Sassy framelit dies, actually quite a lot. The only heart that doesn't fit is this one, that has to be cut out by hand, but all the other hearts in this stamp set can be cut out with the Sweet and Sassy framelit dies, which is really nice. So I've used that as well. And then for the Happy Valentine's sentiment, I used the Sealed with Love set, so that's this one. And in the Flourishing Phrases set, second of the two, I used the I love you sentiment here. So this is where I got my sentiments from. And I've already prepped these because you don't really need to see me how I just mount them on my clear blocks, and I ink them up with real red. So I used the real red ink pad, this one. You can, if you haven't got the real red, any other red will do as well, but the real red is color coordinated to the real red cardstock. So this is what I love about Stampin' Up, you know that. So this is how I stamped them, and I've already cut them out and already added the foam pads, the dimensionals, to the back side of it, because as you can see on here, they are sitting, to add some dimension, they're sitting on top of it and not glued down. So this is the one version, and the other version is with the I love you. You can rearrange, you can use just 2 instead of 3 hearts, or you can just use all the same. Also, like 3 hearts from large, medium to small, just in one line would be looking nice. So you can just get creative with this. It's really nice, and it's getting to Valentine's, so we all need a few Valentine cards. So I've already prepped all this, and I'll put this to the side so it doesn't get wet when we get spritzing. I'm quickly going to, because I've already pre-scored this. So this is my card base that I'm going to use, and this is now my panel. And oops, I still got, you have to be careful with this Brusho. It's really, really intensive pigment, but it's lovely. So I haven't spritzed my card yet. It's still dry, and I'm going to position a few drops. I don't want much more. And then you're just going to spray it from like this height, and I hold it down. The more water you add, as you can see, the more intense it gets, and I like it like this. So I'm going to use my heat tool. So this is what I've got at the moment, and I really like this area here, and I'm not too happy with this area because I smudged a bit with my fingers, as you can see. Just by picking the bottle up, I somehow managed to. So I'm going to just tiny wee bit of powder adding there, and I'm just going to spritz that little bit there. That's it, and I will dry it again. So it is normal that your paper rolls up when you dry it with your heat tool. So this is what I do. I just turn it the other way around. I put weights on the corners. Anything will do. And I just quickly heat it from the back side. And press it down. And just let it cool a bit, and then you take those off, and then it's almost flat, but this is flat enough to be mounted on my card front. You can also use an iron, but if you start rubbing, you might actually get exactly this effect. You have pigment everywhere, so try not to do that. The next thing is I'm already prepping the card, the panel that I'm going to add to my card front with double-sided sticky tape, which also helps to keep it straight. And I'm quickly going to cut this one, and then we go two. I love making Valentine cards, they are so pretty. And of course, I mean, red is a very obvious message. You can make it in other colors as well, like if you want to give it to a man, a nice blue and green one maybe, or the green and yellow brushel looks really nice together, so you can get experimenting with it. I love these powders, it's the best investment I ever had. And you don't need much, as you see, just really tiny wee bits of pigment sprinkled on the card front, and you have a color explosion. I love it. So here you go. Because you will have a random design, because it's just not possible to recreate exactly the same look over and over again. This is the area where it's the most white left, so this might be ideal to stamp my sentiment. And if I want to use the large one, like Happy Valentine's Day, this would be sitting here. I think that's nice, and you could be randomly distributing your hearts. See how you like it. I think this is how I like it. Once this is stamped, this little one will go here or something, and then you have the sentiment sitting here. This is, for example, my card front, so I'm quickly going to stamp my sentiment. I use Staz-On because that's the only black ink pad I have. I know, shame on me, but never mind. Quickly load, oops, just painted my nails. This is the disadvantage with long nails. When you work with Staz-On, you have to wipe it off, otherwise your acrylic nails will really love to take that color on. So I'm going to aim to place my, make sure I have no black ink on me, tips now. So I'm aiming for here, and I'm going to press really well. Oh, here we go. There's my sentiment. I love it. And as I said before, I've already prepped my hearts with foam pads, so I'll just peel off the tape, and then I'll just pop it on. And I think, how do I like it? I like that part here, so I don't want to cover it, so this is nice. I like it like that. And then we've got the smaller one, and this is the smallest. And these have been die cut with the dies from the heart shapes here, the set, the Sweet and Sassy Framelit die set. So I die cut these. This one has been cut out by hand. It's not as precise as a die cut one, but never mind, I still like it. So this is how I like it. And all I need to do now is peel the back side, adhere it to my card front, and that's my Valentine cards done. So yes, this is a very easy way to do it. It's also quick. I'm probably going to make like 5 of these and put them in my pitch in the shop downstairs. As you know, we have at Allendale Forge Studios, we have a shop as well, so I have a shop pitch where I sell my makes. And it's time to get the Valentine cards out. So here we go. Pop this on, try to aim. And again, when you glue a panel to the card front that has been treated with brushel, I just do this, and then I turn it round and I rub from the back, so I don't get all this ink on my hands. So there you go, and that's the card finished. So as you see, they all look different, and are very easy to make, very fast as well. And I hope I've given you some inspiration. All the products that I've used today you can purchase in my shop. The link is in the description box of this video. And also there's a link to my blog if you want to have a look at my blog. There's lots of inspiration there for you as well. Yeah, and thanks for watching this, and see you next time. Bye!